What's up? It's me, King. We back with another vid. You know what it is. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. Do all the YouTube friendly shit. But more importantly, man, give yourself a round of applause. You're here. And show some fucking gratitude, bro. You're here. You ain't have to exist today. Moral of the story, you can't get too emotionally attached to a female. You can't do it. See, when this happens, she's gonna pull back. I want you to know that. That's in their nature. It's in their nature that when they sense a level of weakness, because they're always on detective mode. They're always seeing if you're getting a little bit more clingy, like a bit more obsessive, a bit more like, I don't want to lose. See, as a man, you got to be able to take a loss. A lot of guys haven't unlocked that ability, and that's why they're stuck in situations where they're on the bottom of the totem pole. They get the short end of the stick because they're not willing to walk away from that situation. They was given like an ultimatum, or a girl, you know, came up to this conclusion that differs from theirs, and they stuck with her, even though it is only gonna deteriorate the guy's ego, the guy's confidence, the guy's self-esteem. But they stay in these situations because they can't take a loss. See, women are always on the look to see if you're becoming more weak, to see if you're becoming more easily controlled and manipulated. If they beauty, if their presence is valuable enough to get you to do what they want you to do. It's all about control, bro. See, in a relationship, somebody's gonna have more power. A lot of the times, a woman wants the man to have the power. They want you to have the power. They want you to be on your shit. They want you to be self-centered, egotistical. They like these things about you. They want you to be a little bit arrogant, right? And it's a balance, right? They also want you to be down to earth and caring and understanding, but they also want you to have that edge. That's where that edge come from. You being the self-centered in the world. The world revolving around you. That's where that edge come from, and women are addicted to that. See, when you are becoming more obsessive, when you become so emotionally attached to a female, bro, they have no choice but to view that as weakness. They don't view that as kindness, they view it as weakness. And they gotta exploit that. They gotta exploit your weaknesses. That's why you see a lot of these cases where the guy be like, I did so much for her, how could she do this for me? It's not about what you do for her, bro. Right? That's not how you want to be evaluated in her head. You don't want her love to be based off what you can do for her. You want her love to be genuine, like, I love you for you. You don't want it to be because I pay the bills, because he buy me nice things, because he always making me happy. Fuck that. You want to be loved genuinely. And you can't get that type of love if you're a weak man, if you too emotionally involved in the relationship to the point where you're losing yourself. See, you lose that masculinity when you're too emotional. As a man, they expect you to have control of your emotions. They expect you to be damn near like a fucking vampire, like no emotions. They expect you to be the head. And a lot of leadership comes from emotional control, emotional awareness, right? Seeing how you feel and understanding that you can't move based off that. You gotta put that in the back of your brain and think logically in all situations that come to you. See, the more emotional you get, the more you're pushing her away, because she's want to be the emotional creature. She's the female in a relationship, and she expects that standard. So when you acting like a bitch, you're pushing her away. If she was wanting a dude that acted like a bitch, she would just get a stud. She would just go after a lesbian, bro. But she don't want that. She want a man. She want a man. And a lot about being a man is cutting off your emotions and getting on your grind and leading the dynamic of the relationship that you want. See, she don't want to be in control, but if you give her all your power, she got no choice but to be in control. A lot of guys think just because she shit tests you, when she pulled back, see, that's one of the greatest form of manipulation that a woman has, is pulling back. See, she can be deeply in love with you and pull back and make it seem like she don't care a lick about you, just to see what you'll do, just to see if you'll chase, just to see if you'll conform to her standards. She's trying to see who the fuck you is. Put your foot to that fire. A lot of guys don't know what to do when that happens. It's like, fuck, what the fuck am I to do, bro? I'm lost. See, if you watching this video, it's probably because you're experiencing a woman pulling back on you right now, or you have experienced it in the past and you fumbled the bag. You fumbled it by chasing. You fumbled it by conforming. You fumbled it because you lost yourself and you gave yourself to her entirely. Now she got your soul. She got your fucking balls. She got your manhood. And you can't get that back once she has it, bro. It's not like the tables just gonna turn automatically. Like, she did a lot of work to get you to that point where you're so emotionally attached, that now she has the power. And once she has the power, she's not gonna give you that shit back easily. You might as well go find another girl, bro, to be honest. You can stick through and like try to work it out and try to take the power back. But that's gonna take you changing as an individual on the underneath the surface level, right? You really gotta change from that nice guy that always wanna make her happy, that always wanna, conform to her standards, to her rules. You gotta find women that conform to your rules, bro. Who wanna be a part of your life, who wanna be on your ship to your destination that you're planning on going. That's what you want. You want a girl who's down for your cause, that unity. But a lot of guys just don't think like that. And once you get so emotionally attached, bro, you lose even more of your selfishness, the ability to think for yourself. Now you're thinking about her. Now you're thinking, is this gonna benefit her? You're not even thinking if it's gonna benefit you anymore, and this is your life. You're wasting your life. You're wasting your potential trying to chase after a broad who doesn't fit into your game plan, bro. You're the head coach. You gotta make the game plan. You gotta get players that fit your system, or else the organization not gonna work. You're gonna have a losing record, or you're gonna find yourself in a situation that you're hating. See, the pullback is something that all men will go through. All men got their own experience about it. Whether it's we've been talking every day, testing every day. Next thing you know, I haven't heard from her in 2 weeks, or I've been seeing her every week. Now it's been a month since I heard from her. And a lot of guys get to overthinking, like, it's just somebody else. Did I do something wrong? Bro, who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a fuck? It don't even matter. The point of the story is she's not here with you right now. In this very moment, she pulled back. Now what? Now what you gonna do? Now what? That's exactly what she's trying to see what you gonna do. What you gonna do, bro? See, a lot of guys get the game misconstrued and start chasing and start like trying to make up for whatever they're lacking. When in actuality, bro, just move on. Just do better with your life. She'll come back. They always come back, bro. Always. Like, they're gonna seek that validation. A lot of times dudes are over validating these women, and that's what gives them the courage to pull back from you. That's what gives them the energy to be like, I can pull back and he's probably gonna try and chase me, because he don't want to take a loss. He's too invested. He want this, so I'm gonna pull back just to see what he do. But the moment you don't chase, the moment you move forward, the moment that you exercise other options, that you just get her out of your mind, she comes back. She comes back, bro. So you don't need to worry. And if she don't come back, fuck her. Fuck her. Like, literally, just fuck her. It's no big deal. You're gonna find somebody who's just like her. You're gonna find somebody probably better than her. Or if not better, she just fits your program better. Like, just understand that it's not really like a big deal. See, you're making it a big deal because you're emotionally invested. You're obsessed. You're clingy. See, and these are all the things that's probably was the reason that she pulled back in the first place, because she can sense that. She can sense you haven't been on your grind lately. You missing the gym. You cuddling up with her. You're not about your business anymore. You're about making her feel good. You can't make a girl feel good all the time, bro. You can't. It's impossible because they're always wanting more. See, once you get to that comfort level where you feel like, okay, this is stable, she's gonna want more. And then you give her more, and then you're gonna get to that level where it's stable again. Now she want more and more and more. They just keep wanting more. You can't make her happy all the time, bro. You're gonna have to tell her no. You're going to have to exercise your right of saying no. See, a lot of guys lose that ability, and in that case, you're losing your manhood. You're losing your leadership, your control. Now she has the power. Now she wears the pants. And she's not gonna give you that power back easily. She don't want to give you that power back because you gave it to her. Now she view you differently. She don't view you as that strong-minded individual. She view you just like everybody else, weak for her beauty. Fallen victim. You fell victim to your eyes, and now she got your mind, and now she got your soul, and now she got your balls, and now you just a puppet. See, it happens so quick too. It happens so quick. And if you like a stronger dude, maybe it happens over time, but it's always happening. She's always gonna test you. She's gonna pull back. I want you to know that at some point she's gonna at some point she's gonna pull back. And if she already pulled back and you handled the situation well, you showed your dominance, you showed that you can move on, you don't need her, your life don't revolve around her, she come back and act right. She might act right for like months, for maybe even years, bro. She might stick with you and like give you this good girl act, but there will be a point, there will be a time where the test is gonna come again. See, it's a full circle. It's a cycle. It don't stop. The game don't stop. She will always test you to make sure that you're still the man who she fell for back then. A lot of guys change into worser. A lot of guys change and get worser, bro. They not improving. And not just life in general, but in the game. See, your game gotta evolve just like everything else. The way I'm thinking right now probably not gonna be the same when I'm like 35. I'm not gonna be thinking the exact same. My game is gonna change. It's gonna be more layers. It's gonna be more experience on it. It's gonna be more understanding because I've been through more situations. See, my game not gonna be the same. It should be better. If I learn from my mistakes now, if I learn from my past mistakes, if I'm always eyeing my situations and having social intelligence, social awareness, aware to the dynamics, just an open eye to the things around me, my game should be better. It should be more evolved. And women love that. Especially if they stick with you, they can see that. They can see your game getting better. That shit turns them on because it's a sign of growth. People don't like being in fixed situations. If you go to a job right now and they told you that, yeah, you're getting paid this amount and there's no way that you can get any bonuses. There's no way you can't level up, you can't go move up. That will be considered a dead-end job. You wouldn't want that. But when you go to an organization where, okay, we got this level, you can get a pay bump, you can move up the range, you can be a CEO one day. Now you're thinking like, damn, if I just invest time, I can improve in this field and I can get more benefits. That's how she's eyeing you, bro. You're her job. She's eyeing you like, is he growing? Is he evolving? Am I benefiting from him? Not just financially though. like mindset wise too, the game wise, emotionally wise, you keeping her on that roller coaster. She wanted to be on that roller coaster. She wanted to experience the ups and the downs because that's the roller coaster. That's the experience. See, a lot of guys get too caught up in always wanting to make her feel good. That's why when she pulled back, you chase after her because you feel like you did something wrong. You made her not feel good. And you so obsessed with making her feel good because you trapped in this nice guy loop that you missing the point of the game in general, bro. The whole point of the game is understanding that it's tailor-made for you. The game is tailor-made for you. What I mean by that is you should have a game plan. You should have a course of actions that a woman should fit into. Because if she don't have anything that she got to do for you, she's not gonna feel that emotional connection. She's not gonna be attached. Because you don't have any leverage. You want to have leverage in a relationship, man. You want to have say so. That's how she's gonna view you as masculine. That's how she's gonna view you as her king. You gotta have something you're aiming towards, and you gotta give her instructions. You gotta give her things to do. She likes that. She wanna make you happy. See, you're so caught up in making her happy that you forget that she wants to make you happy. And if she don't wanna make you happy, why the fuck is you with her, bro? That sounds like a headache. Women are headaches. Like, all women are headaches. I don't care what nobody say. You're gonna deal with some form of headachery. Headachery? That's not a word. I just made that word up, but it's cool. It sounded good, didn't it? You liked that. He was like, that's kind of smooth. Headachery? Yeah, she's gonna be some form of headachery. That's just with all women. So if she's not trying to make you happy, if she's not trying to, benefit you, you just taking on a headache for no fucking reason. At least some dudes, at least you can get a girl who give you a headache, but she's adding value to your life. You just gotta deal with it, a headache from time to time, right? You gotta deal with her attitude from time to time. It happens. It is what it is. You let a lot of dudes tell it. They gonna be like, oh, they're perfect. They never have to deal with a girl attitude. They don't gotta deal with the games. All of this sound like nonsense. All right, bro, you can let them say whatever to you. I live in the real world. I see real people. I see real relationships. I'm in a relationship. I know how this shit go. See, you're gonna have to deal with some form of headache from time to time. Ups and downs. But as long as she's doing stuff for you, she's still connected. She's still emotionally attached. It's alright, bro. She's gonna feel good one day. She's gonna feel bad, but she's gonna feel good. Especially knowing that you're a man. Especially knowing that she can't phase you. See, the ability not to be phased is so huge. It's so huge. It all leads back to emotional control, bro. They love that. They love a rock. It's hard body. They love that. Strong-minded individual, they love that because they're insecure themselves. They feel a certain way sometimes. They feel anxious. They feel, low self-esteem at times. So they want to do who's always vibrating high so that they can feed off your energy. But when you are too attached, you're starting to feed off her energy. She don't want that. She's finna pull the fuck back and find somebody else who's like I was just describing, a rock. Find somebody who she have to submit to him. She has to obey what he's saying. She has to go along with his programming, right? She don't want to do who she's in charge over. She don't want to do who she lead. She want to do who can stand on his own 2 feet and lead the way. That's something that she's looking for. So if she pull back, bro, more of the story, let her pull back. Let her go. If she come back, cool. But if she don't, cool. It's always good. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good.